We are prepared for the examinations. All has been put in place, and when I say we are prepared for the examination, I'm talking about the whole process, starting from setting the examinations and doing all that which is required for an examination, up to and including marking and even release of the examination. We have already mapped the whole process, and we can almost satisfy ourselves that with the number of examiners that we have trained for composition and INSHA, the number of examiners that we have trained for the KCSE examination, that we shall be able to do this in time for our children to be able to know their results, mainly the class 8 ones, be able to know by the time they go home for Christmas which schools they'll have been admitted to. So these are processes that have already been put in place to make sure that the examination is delivered and delivered well. We want to make it very clear. A school or a center that will be found out to have exposed an examination before the due time will have that center cease to be an examination center and become a scene of crime. It ceases being an examination center and it becomes a scene of crime, and all the people who are in that place, that center, become parties of interest. They become persons of interest. Starting from the center manager, the supervisor, the invigilator, and the students. And when you become a scene of crime, we hand over to the people who deal with scenes of crime. And every other person, as I've said, who is there, becomes persons of interest, and we shall expect the DCI and our security system to deal with them as it is, as a scene of crime. Just like any other scene of crime, they will be sealed off, and everybody who is there becomes a person of interest, and they will be dealt with. So this is what we want to make very clear. And that marks the end of an examination. Because that ceases to be a center, an examination center, it becomes a scene of crime, and we don't provide exams in scenes of crime. So we want to make it very clear, if it is the first paper, which we shall do on 5th, and you expose it, the exam in that center ends that day.